For week two's assignment, I'm going to dive into the investigation, the comparison, the analysis of Facebook and Google. Google and Facebook could not avoid the headlines even if they tried. The words fierce and intense fall short in the efforts to describe the competition between the two innovative companies. The e-commerce market is currently dominated by Amazon, but Facebook and Google are nipping at the heels of Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. While searching for reliable sports websites on Google or checking on a family member's most recent status on Facebook, the internet surfer can seamlessly complete a quick shopping errand. Shoppers can make swift purchases straight from Google's mobile ads. This concept was recently tagged as purchases on Google. The company that pays for the advertisement has some branding capabilities on the ad, but Google handles the processing. Facebook has an even more congruent method. A startup company can create a Facebook page, add content to that page, and gradually build their following. At any point throughout that process, the page manager can add buy buttons for multiple products. The payment is processed by Facebook and the shopper never ever has to click to another website. One would say that Facebook and Google are far away from stealing a significant amount of customers from Amazon. They may not be ready to compete with the e-commerce giant at this moment, but they can definitely compete with each other in the area of online shopping. To polish and enhance their online marketing skills, Google's CEO Larry Page and Facebook's own Mark Zuckerberg, they can order business leadership books from Amazon. Resources say that online shoppers that are focused on shopping are more likely to go straight to Amazon before going to Google. I think that this is the case because Amazon is branded as the #1 online shopping platform, but Google is still effective in many ways. After consumers discover a product or service through YouTube, they usually utilize Google search to learn more about that product. Eric Schmidt, he admitted that more people start with Amazon instead of Google when they are solely doing shopping online. As chairman, Mr. Schmidt, he hopes to utilize user data, implement strategies on mobile ads, and continue to monitor the effectiveness of Google's buy buttons. The concern and obstacles that paying companies will face are directly linked to brand building and customer experience. Let me rephrase that. The paying companies, the companies that are paying Google to advertise uh, for them or paying for advertisement space on Google, they're directly linked to brand building, and customer experience. The concerns that those companies have are linked to brand building and customer experience. With Google, because of their interface, it's harder to brand yourself from Google's interface, Google's pages. For the most part, Google has more infomercial presence than Facebook, since Facebook started and continued with the social concept. It feels as if there's more value on their platform. An ongoing analogy could be that Google is the flea market and Facebook is a shopping mall. The social appeal and pleasant shopping experience is an advantage for Facebook. The limited interface and structure offered to advertisers automatically gives the #1 search engine in the world the flea market label. With that stated or said, there are some flea markets that can be considered more enjoyable than some shopping malls. Although Facebook has the social advantage, Google may have the most valuable platform on their roster. YouTube is the world leader in video sharing. Google is now enabling the buy buttons on YouTube. However, companies are getting smarter. They're able to simply and tactfully turn their videos into subtle commercials. So within the video, there's maybe a call to action or a commercial feel to it. Um, this eliminates the need to rely heavily on the features of Facebook and YouTube. With that, I have to add that it is pretty simple to to for the customer and for the YouTube uploader. It is simple to get familiar with the buyback or the buy now buttons. Branding and advertisement. Branding and advertising are just two of the many elements that internet companies have to be concerned with. List building is also important. The fact that companies are capable of building their email list when customers buy products, it's beneficial for Google. But this is a capability that Facebook also has on their fan pages. Quick disclaimer, I have the references added to the end of this presentation. Facebook are getting closer and closer to reaching their goal of having internet for everyone on this planet. There are billions of people that still do not have internet. The strategy that Facebook is using involves using a drone. This drone is going to share data using lasers. It's going to share data with the networks on the ground. It's a solar powered drone named Aquila, and it took more than a year to finish. It's finished, but they're going to have to do some testing in the United States. And this drone is 880 pounds. Facebook's vice president, they revealed this information. He also emphasized that Facebook is still known for its social networking, and that's still going to be the number one priority. But at the end of the day, they want to push with this project. They want to provide internet access to the most remote areas and the less developed areas of the world. In those areas, there's people that don't have, there's no cell towers in those areas, and there's no fiber optic lines in those areas. So Facebook is going to have to work with telecommunication companies, the government, maybe the Air Force, and they're going to have to work with aircraft manufacturers. In the aspect of internet real estate, Google is slightly ahead because they have already established this concept in different areas. The project that Google is currently working on is called Project Loon because they felt it was kind of crazy, and they're targeting the remaining 5 billion people. You know, they're targeting 5 billion people to give internet to. Project Loon. So they've hit areas in Sri Lanka, uh, New Zealand, Brazil, and England Air Force Base. That is where they have done some testing. The main difference that Google has is that they're using a balloon instead of a drone. So this is definitely called Project Loon because it's a crazy idea, and after balloon.